Hello. Today's going to be a bit of a different video. It's going to be a more serious video than my usual videos. Today, I'm just going to be talking about my mental health as of right now. And what's going to be happening. What's going to be happening with all the content and all the leaks on them and stuff because of this. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So right now, I am just very stressed, and I have a lot of pressure built on me because I'm very, very busy. And basically, this is some of the things that I'm busy with. Like, I wake up in the morning, and Monday through Thursday I'm going to weights. And going to open gym most of the time. Open gym to play basketball, you know. Right after that, I go home and then I go work for the next couple of hours, and so trying to get my dad's business started. And on top of these, I have other things I'm doing. Helping with vacation Bible school at my church. And on top of that, I've been worried about my future with soccer. And I've been wanting to get out there and practice. And the time I do have to practice, I'm making the bad decision of scrolling on my phone and stuff. The scrolling is just really, really bad for me. And I'm just trying to figure my life out right now. And in this scrolling, I'm seeing a lot of negative things and a lot of that adds on to the stress because I'm stressed about what's happening in the world and stuff. And then row racing adds on to all that work that I just talked about. Soccer and the scrolling. And so, I have not done well because of these issues. In my races and stuff, you've seen I just finished 9th in the British Grand Prix because I haven't had time to practice because of this. And road racing is not really what I do. And technology overall. I need to stop scrolling. I need to stop worrying so much about road racing because after all, it's just Roblox leagues, right? Just been busy with all of that stuff, and then to add insult to injury, I've had lingering bad thoughts recently about some stuff that happened between me and my ex. I'm not gonna go too much into detail on that. That's between me and her, but yeah. And then as well as I've been worried about my there's this other girl who's not allowed to text me because of what happened with the last guy, and I don't know what's happening with her because of that, and so I'm worried about her because I want to date her and stuff, but like I don't know because I'm not allowed to have social media. She has social media, so I can't see like anything that's happening with her. So yeah, and then that adds on to it. Women at this age, like they mess with you, right? Like I'm just a freshman going into high school, so I shouldn't be too worried about girls. And yet, here we are. They're like a big part of it. Like I have a lot of girls that I'm good friends with. I like my school and stuff. And then a lot of my other friends as well. Which a lot of them I haven't spoken to like at all this summer, or I've hardly spoken to them. Which is kind of a bad thing because like they help me when I'm like stressed out and stuff. Like I am also not talking to them. It's kind of taking a toll. Like because they're there for me, but like so then not talking to them kind of like takes that away. But especially the girl best friends that I have. Like my friends that are guys like me, they're real cool, but it's like mainly the girls that really care. But like not talking to them just takes that resource I have away, and so then the stress piles on from there, and all the stuff that I mentioned. And like sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. But basically what I'm trying to say is because of how busy I am with work and working out and all of that, I can't really make time for road racing, and road racing is just unneeded stress right now, especially since it's not that serious and I take it way too seriously. So I'm gonna take a break from road racing. I don't know how long yet. I don't know if I'll ever really be back, but it's just unneeded stress that I need to take out of my life. And that also means, and also a big part of that is spending less time on my phone. Because like the scrolling issue I talked about, like I could be playing soccer in my break between weights and open gym and then going to work. Instead I like just scroll and stuff. And then I scroll at night too, so that messes with like my circadian rhythm, and then I end up like being tired in the mornings and stuff, which just adds on to the stress. Just gonna take a break from technology and road racing and all that. just to kind of detox and reduce some of the stress. Not sure why it's lagging so much. Oh, it's lagging pretty. But anyways, yeah, I'm just basically gonna take a break. It'll be a couple of months at least, so I won't be posting after this. Except I will be posting my POV of the 4 hours of spa fun race in EFC. I'll be posting that, and that's it. I'm gonna take a break from. I'm just gonna reduce the amount of time I spend on my phone and the amount of time I spend on my computer. And hopefully that'll also reduce the lust in my life. If you know, you know. What about lust and all that. I need to get that out of my life, so hopefully not spending as much time on my phone and my computer will limit that. Because then I won't be seeing as many things that trigger that, you know? And just gonna focus on sports and I'm gonna focus on my work, because that work is getting my dad's business started. The family business. Hopefully that all works out. So. And then I'm also going to be taking this break to focus on my faith. If you didn't know, I am a born-again Christian. And recently, ever since kind of school ended, I kind of fell away my relationship with God. So I really need to get back into that. I'm supposed to be like reading my Bible every day, praying every day, but I stopped doing that. So I need to get back into a good relationship and just like use that to kind of stop the lust and get rid of the stress in my life. Because lust, not only is it like a sin, but like it's also a bad thing because it kind of messes with your brain. Like ever since I started lusting, I haven't really been the same. I used to be loud and outgoing, and now I'm just kind of quiet and not as loud, and I worry about myself constantly and stuff. Like I worry about my looks and stuff and try to impress my friends. Which is another thing I need to fix, is not being a people pleaser, being a pleaser of God. But the one big thing I will say is I am okay. Don't worry about me too much. I'm not like super ultra depressed and having thoughts about, you know. I wanted to just let you guys know what's happening, so that I don't just disappear from road racing out of nowhere. This video's kind of been all over the place. I've talked about a ton of different topics, but I hope you get the point. So yeah. no IERC, no race POVs or anything. I'm just going to be focusing on myself and not on my phone or my computer or road racing. And I'm going to just stop scrolling. Basically, summary, because of all the stress in my life, I'm just going to take a break from technology. Mainly road racing and, YouTube and stuff. So then there's not as much stress in my life. There's other things that are more important than showing up to Roblox League race. Stuff like that. And I would like for you guys to share any stories you have about your mental health and kind of reflect on your own mental health. So I'm going to do a couple more laps and you can just reflect in silence. So I'm going to stop talking and you can just listen to the beautiful Roblox V8 and just reflect on your own mental health. Or you can click off, I don't care. But yeah, that's it. Just enjoy the sound. that's it. See you guys later, I guess, when I come back, when I choose to come back.